We're going live. I'll let you know when we're live. Receiving content. This is always the... And we're live, pal!
Hoogan Doogan. We're gonna play some MechAssault Toogan.
Fucking Ugin. I've got some things to say about that card.
I think it's gonna be okay.
It's real fucking good. Card advantage and board advantage while discounting your colorless spells. My Karn Silver Golem deck is doing a happy dance.
More large colorless planeswalkers.
Tron is happy too. If you thought Karn Scion of Urza was bad before, try a 2-mana Karn Scion of Urza.
Whoops.
Alrighty. Hello everyone, welcome MechAssault 2. Lovely game. We had a lovely time playing MechAssault 1, even though you could only hear my lovely time playing MechAssault 1.
Ugh.
But we fixed that. I have so much nostalgia just for this lobby here. I have fond memories of waiting here, ready to queue up for some multiplayer matches, looking out at the planetscape over there. But let's dive into this campaign.
Oh, Kurt, I think we've forgotten something.
What have we forgotten?
Your sweet look. You're dashing man.
Yeah, we got our... So this is the pilot. I've beaten the campaign before. Spoilers.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? But we have the ability to change our model. I won't do that now because it did cause the capture to kind of freak out. And I don't want to do that on stream. So we're just going to dive right into the Campoozle. Unfortunately, we accidentally started that and we missed our
opening cutscene.
Little intro log here. So we're going all the way back. As you can see, that's quite a lot of missions. Quite a bit more than the first one. So I don't think we'll pull off the one-nighter like we did last time.
Yeah. So
but
give ourselves a little better pace.
More...
Cool.
We're also playing on a higher difficulty. We played the last one on normal. I've decided to go to veteran to challenge myself.
Hooray. We're all there.
All hands report. Hey, I know you guys think we're hiding out and no one will find us, but this isn't R&R. We need to test the battle armor that Lieutenant Foster's been working on.
Dante's a pretty nice place, even if it is an R&R. You sure we don't have time for another drink?
Is it gonna become an inferno of some kind?
Not really.
Major,
Oh.
a mech.
Reggie fills a mech.
Although after watching
You still think Dante's a nice place, Foster?
No, Major. Wherever we
after
go,
watching
everything
Hellboy, I
blows
think
up.
Dante left one deeper circle out of his inferno there.
It's ironically the round table of King Arthur.
I don't know,
Yeah.
Lieutenant Foster, but
That actually makes more sense than what you told me that movie did.
Spoilers for those of you who are interested in the new Hellboy movie. Apparently, the devil had sex with a descendant of King Arthur, and so Hellboy is half human, half demon,
I know what you're
and a
thinking,
direct
but
descendant
the
of
battle
King
armor
Arthur.
isn't ready for this.
Oh,
You could fry
that's...
him.
No choice.
That simultaneously makes it better in some areas and a lot worse in others.
You now.
Yeah.
Alright, so
I thought
I
he
did
would've-
I alluded to in our previous playthrough when we were playing Size Matters maybe earlier, when I was filling myself with dread, that they did redesign the battle armor for this game, so it's no longer completely useless.
Hooray.
It's just mostly useless. Actually, that's a little unfair. It's
It's a niche.
yes, it has a lot of increased utility. So once we get past this cutscene, I will demonstrate some of the new features added to the battle armor in this game. We see some familiar enemies here.
Bum, 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 bum.
Mech Warrior
Alright, here we are. Oh wait, that's an ally.
Oops.
So we have our same pulse lasers, but instead of 2 crossbow missiles, we have a mortar. And this mortar can do some pretty serious damage. I remember playing against a few people who were really good at using this in multiplayer, and it really fucked with my day a lot. I never quite got to that level. My favorite mech in this game is the stiletto, which we do get to use a couple times. And I really like that one a lot. So we can mortar these guys. Oh, we did hit them. So we have jump jets like we had previously, and there's a new feature to this game, hacking. So we'll demonstrate it a little bit later in level, but if you jump jet toward an enemy mech and press in the right trigger, you can hack that mech and force its pilot to eject and then commandeer the mech. Because, and I'll demonstrate this, you can actually exit your mechs now.
Yay. They have no weapons.
No, not even a little gun. You are pretty defenseless doing that, so be careful. They've redesigned the UI a little bit to make it a little more snazzy. Overall, I'd say this is as much as I love the first MechAssault, and this is no dispersion upon the first MechAssault, as we saw, that was a wonderful game. This is far and away the better version, and I was very disappointed that we never got a proper threequel.
Mech battery. That doesn't have the same ring to it.
Although when we were looking up when we were changing the title of the game, we did see that there was a listing for a MechAssault Phantom Wars, so I'll definitely have to look into that, see if that was anything that I had missed.
It's just gonna be like some RTS shenanigans.
Yeah. So you can also claw.
Oh. A claw.
Yes. So you can scale tall buildings. The one downside to this battle armor upgrade is that they pushed it quite hard. Not quite to the levels of Batmobile. But I won't get into too much detail as not to spoil anyone. But the battle armor comes up in a major way later in the story, and it creates for a very tense moment in the game.
You need to help us out here. We're taking fire.
Okay.
And that's going to be a shit show when we get to it, possibly. Because if it goes the way it did when I first beat this campaign, oh buddy, are we going to have quite a few attempts on that one.
Ooh, okay. Well, let's see if we can pick them off here.
But, and they did reorganize, as you can see here. They've changed the nav point system a little bit, so we have an actual physical marker in front of us to guide us to our next objective, which is
I like it.
a nice quality of life improvement, yes.
Alright. Running.
Claw.
I'll get you, Gadget.
I'll get you, Gadget.
When are we gonna get the gritty remake of that?
Matthew Broderick's too old. I bet we could still fucking stomp the infantry to death, even though we're roughly their size.
Hey, man. Still a couple tons running around in there.
Foster, what do we have? How big is this party?
It's like Iron Man. Oh,
I am Master Chiefman.
I am Master Chiefman. Hey, I got a notification that we're live.
Scans are screaming red. Multiple
Yay.
dropships are planet bound.
One's coming down way too fast. It's been knocked out of the sky by the others.
This is where we meet our friend, I think. Another mech pilot who's also kind of like a voodoo woman sort of aesthetic.
For Rand, just because I'm curious, when did both of these games come out in relation to Halo 1?
Halo 1, I believe, was a launch title for... so was MechAssault, actually. So if they both came around out 0102. MechAssault 2 came out in 2004, which I believe was a little bit earlier than Halo 2, which I think came out in 05.
Okay. I'm asking because I hear a lot of influence of the Halo 1 soundtrack on the soundtrack of this game.
Right. Well, they were both developed in-house at Microsoft, so that might have something to do with it.
Okay.
Jump jet near an enemy mech and use your claw to latch on. It'll bring up the neurohack interface. Sir, quickly follow the prompts to force the enemy mech warrior to eject. Voila, free mech. Work quick or the mech will throw you off. Defensive systems
make them eject.
as well.
Jack them off.
X A Y X A R.
And it's as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, friend.
I'm D-Captain now.
Now that we're in a real ass mech here. I mean, it is a scout mech, so yeah. Maybe we hold off on the real ass part of it, but we got some firepower.
Good.
Do.
Rocking them like Gouda cheese.
Urban combat here.
Combat evolves.
Machines have evolved, man hasn't.
That's right. Man still can't tell why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Machines can.
They see the cinnamon swirl.
I think we could theoretically see the cinnamon swirls with XRD.
Theoretically. I don't know that we get approved for a grant to test that.
Please. What's the crystallographic texture on Lucky Charms? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. That's 3 for 3. Call me a champion. She's looking smoking hot. Hit him with the pew-pews.
I hope those guys took swimming lessons.
Ha!
Everyone knows sailors can't swim. There's a time when that was true.
Follow the nav points I've set up, sir. I think I've located the down dropship.
A lot of salvage. A lot more salvage in this game than the first one.
I like it.
It was nice. Look how high we got. Wow.
That dropship really
wow.
tore through here. This place is a mess.
It's our friend the Uziel. Not the Uziel. The Bowman, I think.
Don't know.
It's that mech that the Word of Blake was oh so fond of in the previous game.
Yes.
Sir, that mech has reflective armor. Lasers are less effective when it's engaged. Ballistic weapons and missiles will be unaffected, though.
Gotcha. Watch out for that 7 years of bad luck. past them.
You're right, voice inside my head. I should have been making better use of my jump jets to make myself harder to target.
Serpentine in 3D. That's the real love right there.
It's a triurpentine.
Turpentine?
The turkey.
Run a turpentine formation.
Mech fights are so intense already.
Careful, sir. It's crawling with hostile mechs. I marked the crash survivor as a friendly. Help him.
And that's a medium mech.
Sir. Remember, your reticle will change to green if you're currently targeting a friendly unit. So don't fire when it's green.
And your cuticles will remain red because they don't have any reason to change.
Oh, it's a gangbang. I feel bad for this
man. It's an ambush. Well, we have the advantage of numbers. It's harder to hit when there are less of us. That's what it's the strategy I'm gonna go with.
Oh, friend.
Who was in the mech. He's a hell of a pilot.
He? Not quite, but thanks for the hand.
It's a girl.
Why don't you escort your new...
Finally!
Back here? I think we need to have a little face-to-face.
We need strong female characters from 2004.
We've never had them before, Peter. Strong female characters didn't exist until third wave feminism took off.
Alira might have known.
Wait, you two know each other?
Yeah, briefing boy. As you know, sometimes the Dragoons aren't too picky about who we do business with. She's a pirate.
And she has cooties.
How to flatter.
Yo ho.
Pirates do have jump ships.
Alira, this is our operations officer, Foster.
Lieutenant Foster.
You've met our unit's only mech warrior.
Yes, indeed.
How?
Didn't he take down Adeptus Strader?
Yes, I
You've
did.
been keeping tabs on us?
Word gets around, but word said he died.
I lived.
Oh, he always pulls through, especially when I'm tuning his ride.
So, bottom line, who were the hostile forces, and why did they care enough to shoot you down?
I couldn't tell you.
So
Good.
We got a problem,
I'm glad we're on
and a very easy solution.
problem-solving mood
Your
here.
jump ship is in orbit.
The Jezebel, yes.
Of
We
course,
need to
it's
get off
the
this
Jezebel.
rock and figure out what is happening. We can get you to your jump ship if you'll take us to Northwind to rendezvous with the rest of the Wolf's Dragoons.
Deal.
Foster, Hotwire and APC.
Deal.
We're gonna have to Trojan horse our way into the spaceport.
I'm on it.
Mech Warrior, you go
Gross.
ahead on foot.
On foot?
Don't worry, our boy has a knack for taking other people's toys.
Thanks. Glad you have that faith in us.
Hey.
Is this budgetary concerns?
Would you not have faith in me if I were running the show?
Captain Dallas is gonna have our bus
I mean, yeah, but I feel like, it's not worth it if you just go back to regular coffee. You don't need the Keurig cups. We can afford just cut back a little in the break room and we could actually have a mech to use.
Guess what? We're the only people out here. Just keep an eye out for those dragoons.
So,
Those dragoons.
like I mentioned,
Quit griping. I like griping.
as I mentioned before, we not only get to pilot mechs, we get to pilot some other cool vehicles like tanks, and there's a vehicle that I don't think we get to pilot in the campaign, but it's called a VTOL, which stands for Vertical Takeoff and Landing, and it's it's an airship that you can use to drop supplies, and they were very valuable. People who were good at the VTOL were very valuable in multiplayer because the salvage advantage was key in your side winning or losing.
Please do not move your vehicle during
Makes sense.
Are we to report to the spaceport? Orders from the boss.
I'm getting flat. They decided to put this mission early this time.
The boss? That actually worked.
The boss.
It's a little bit better than the last one because we can't accidentally step on an infantryman and.
Yay.
And I was pissed because we had that on like the first or second try, but for whatever reason it didn't end the mission.
Because we didn't blow up the whole of that bridge.
It's still bullshit.
You sure? Run the scan again. Negative again. No
Yeah.
record at all.
Oh, these fucking mechs. Yeah, dragoons more like dragoombas.
Open fire.
Sir, we're taking fire. Can you give us a hand?
I can
They're onto
see
us.
that.
Don't hold back.
All you gotta do is take on water. Come on now. Simple elements.
It's okay. It's just a battle armor.
Woo!
We're roughly equal in firepower, as sad as that is.
That's good to know. We're
Sir,
just smarter.
The tank is equipped with a zoom for its cannons. Don't forget to use it.
Sniping.
I like to snipe with my bazooka.
It's almost as fun as the Gauss rifle.
The old
Not
goose
quite.
rifle.
Nothing will ever beat the Gauss rifle.
No. There's something so satisfying about just that one shot and a bajillion damage.
Yeah. And that range too. That range. We liked it so much that was the main reason we used the Prometheus throughout the majority of that end run.
Yeah. You ever snipe someone from so far away that the code doesn't draw aggro? They're just like, we're not alerted because we're basically outside draw distance.
Yeah, a couple times actually.
It's always a satisfying move.
Machine guns are the way to go for these encounters.
Pop, 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 pop.
Stay away from my APC.
Don't talk to me or my APC ever again.
I shall call him Mini-Me.
She'll be me, except without a cannon.
First shot stuns him, second shot kills him.
So we call in the business the old bacon, cream, and egg.
My controller is translucent. It's the translucent green Halo controller, and I can see the vibration motor spin.
It's working as hard as it can.
All right, looks like we're going off road.
God bless the guy who decided to put fucking vibration motors in. He's like, yeah, make it jiggle. This is a valuable feedback.
I remember that was a fucking accessory for the Game Boy Color.
The Rumble Pack.
And
Oh, yeah.
I had one, and it was... I mean, the problem with the Game Boy Rumble Pack is that or maybe a couple games, but the majority of the games weren't, like, coded for Rumble.
Oh, okay.
So, like...
So it just never did anything?
Well, it did stuff, but at, like, random times. Like, I played a lot of Pokemon, as you know. And it would never, like... You would expect to, like, you know, have Rumble when they're attack or you took damage or something. But it would just, like, rumble at random times. You'd be walking through fucking the Elix Forest and you'd get Rumble.
You know, I was listening to the Gold and Silver soundtrack the other day. And you know, I forgot. I knew I played it and I enjoyed it when I was a youngin. I forgot how much I enjoyed that game.
Oh, that game was great.
As much as like ORAS will remain in my, I guess not ORAS, but RSE will remain in my heart as the one I grew up with. Gold and Silver, what a joint, what a Jimmy Jam.
Dude, there's so much content that they managed to squeeze onto that fucking cart, man. It was crazy. Stuff people don't even remember. Like, I don't even remember all of it. You know, like the fucking Clefairies that showed up in that clearing in Kanto on Mondays to leave you a moonstone.
Yeah. Just like, what?
What the fuck?
They did the... If we ever do that, we should play,
Heart Gold Soul
Crystal...
Silver,
We got... we should do that. Or we could play Crystal Clear. Which is, it's basically it's a ROM hack, but the aim of it is to make the entire world open, so you can access any of the gyms from the get-go. Yes. No use for HMs, and it basically does a lot of quality of life upgrades,
right,
to the original game. So it keeps the original graphics, and it's classic, old school, lovely,
right.
But it does things like you have a trade back man who who evolves your trade Pokemon.
Right.
You can go back and like since it scales based on how many badges you have, you can go back and see it at the end of the game. Like you could try any of the gym leaders at top level. It looks really good. It looks like a really quality thing that delivers on the sort of original Gold Silver experience.
Right. So these guys are not so bad to take down because you can aim for their legs and knock them over, and then they're pretty easy pickings for your machine guns. Of course, I'm having trouble fucking knocking them down.
If you could be so kind, getting fired at really puts me in a bad mood.
Well, woman, I'm trying my best.
Shut up. Oh, I can't say it.
Okay, we did it. That's a mech down. Olympus has fallen.
Oh, that movie. What was this Hollywood twin? White House Down?
Yeah.
That's all the guards. Use the switch I've marked with a nav point to hack the door.
Hack everything. There's the mid-2000s, and hacking is the shit.
I hacked time.
Hacker man. I like how you have turn signals on your tank.
It's important. Safety
I'll let them know.
B A X
Ooh.
Y.
Cool.
Sukum hacked. In we go.
All right,
Ranch it up.
Good work, everyone.
Buzz me, mulatto.
Foster, let's get the Icarus
Wow.
running so Alira can give us a lift out of the system.
Bam,
on the
bam,
Jezebel.
bam.
Fly time.
Fly like an eagle.
What about fry like an eagle? I wonder if eagle
It's
steaks
gonna take some time to fire
are
up
any
the
good.
engines of the
It
Icarus
tastes like
first.
chicken, I'd imagine.
I'd probably imagine chicken, but a little more gamey.
Yeah.
Mech
Like
Warrior,
If it's a
Cornish
carnivore.
game hen.
Carnivore?
it's that time. Now that we have one of your toys here, it shouldn't be so bad.
Oh, it's the Icarus.
I have a fully powered mech ready to rock. She's reading all green.
With envy.
Sir,
Oh, it's
if you
the
seal
Uziel.
gates on either end, it'll buy time.
Or not the
Get over
Uziel, the
there
one with
and
the
blow
Gauss
the panels.
rifles. Y'all in trouble now.
Uh-oh. What's the Uzi and Uziel? I feel like Uziel is the name of, like, one of those old Jewish gods, or like those angels.
Mm-hmm.
Let me figure it out. Yeah. Well,
if you didn't notice, like all of these are based on different mythologies. Oh fuck, I have to close this gate real quick. Quickly now, quickly. B, Y, X. In the mech we go.
Tunnels. Mech warrior, you know what to do. Knock them down.
Yes, ma'am. Oh man, how I love these gas rifles. So satisfying.
Now get the gate at the other end.
Mayday, mayday! This is Tower 1. We are under attack.
right here. Yeah, so I just found it. Uziel means God is my strength. Makes sense.
Yeah, this is actually not the Uziel though. This is the Belize?
Belize.
Belzeal, maybe?
Oh yeah. Okay, I got it. Belzial.
Right of Bill Belichick.
I'm getting a lot of hits on Warcraft. Maybe I'm spelling it wrong.
Well, you can look at, I'm sure there's a list of MechAssault mechs. This is the variant of the Uziel.
Belial means, just Satan. Just fucking... The Angel of Enmity. In darkness is his domain. His counsel is to bring about wickedness and guilt. Sounds pretty fucking metal.
Yeah, it's metal as fuck. Did I just eviscerate him with one shot of the gas rifle?
Oh wait, that is not the full quote here. He's the leader of the Sons of Darkness. You made Belial for the pit, Angel of Enmity. In darkness his domain. His counsel is to bring about wickedness and guilt. All the spirits of his lot are angels of destruction. They walk in the laws of darkness. Towards it goes their only desire. I can hear the Norwegians now.
The Norwegians. Fucking Jesus Christ, there's a lot of fucking things happening right now.
Mech warrior, you need to help us out here. We're taking fire.
I'm trying. I don't know how the fuck they laid down all these turrets, but I'll get rid of those first.
Sir, I show mechs coming over the walls. I repeat, enemy mechs in the spaceport.
Of course.
Watch out. Whatever those mechs are, they have null sig systems. You won't be able to get a weapons lock if the null sig is active.
Don't worry, Foster. We
Oh,
have
no.
a professional on the job.
I'll just have to no-scope it.
I'll just have to use my Gauss rifles.
Those null sig mechs are radiating energy similar to the data core I used to create the battle armor. Incredible.
Thanks, Otacon. No one gives a shit.
Foster, how long till we're off this rock?
I need more time.
You got 2 minutes, then I'm flying this thing myself.
Banter.
Fucker. Look at me.
You're doing pretty solid here. No doubt, no doubt.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not worried about it.
Major, this is Alera. It may be in our best interest to look closely at these mechs. Foster,
Fucking
you heard
hella
the woman.
choppers.
Get out there and salvage what you can.
Roger that. I'm on it. Sirs, this is a data core, just like the one we recovered from Helios. Most of the battle armor systems were built from the first one. This new one seems to be about stealth and nullsig. How did it end up here?
Another part of the puzzle I intend to find
Oh, sorry.
out.
My thumbsticks are peeling.
Ah. That's no bueno.
No, it's fine. It's just the rubber around them. They work fine. There's no drift, which is the only thing I worry about.
Right.
I have to say, your mech warrior certainly does deliver. They had that spaceport locked down tight.
Girl, you know I deliver like dominoes.
Back on Helios. He was
Can it, Foster? Alera, we need a jump point out of the system.
Like the beer.
Jump points are all covered.
Don't
It's
tell me
Australian for
Jezebel's
beer.
Never made a pirate jump before. I don't care how you do it. Just get us there in one piece. Get me the tactical data. We have to figure out if we're the sideshow or the main event.
Well, we aren't alone in this fight. Whoever they are, they're giving it to the whole inner sphere.
Wait, this is odd. Not all these conflicts are over what I would call strategic objectives. I can't help thinking, why would they come after Dante? This is a backwater. There's nothing here but us.
Maybe they're after
That's
us.
it. Get us to Northwind, now.
It's the Lunchables. They're after our delicious flavors. I heard once that a man tried to make a chimichanga Lunchable. The resulting flavor waves tore the galaxy in two.
Major, we have a problem. We must have misjumped. I'm reading the planet as Thestria. We're in House Karita's space.
Great. A detour is the last thing we need. Foster, I want you analyzing
So,
that data core we
in
salvaged
the
from null
multiplayer,
signals back on planet Dante.
you could represent
Any
one of
answers,
4 different
something tells me
factions
that data core
and
has-
battle for galactic supremacy.
Ooh.
And when the servers were active, that was actually a lot of fun, and a lot of people played it like that. But then, as the popularity of the game waned,
I'm no pirate, but I sure as hell know the difference between
Sure.
Northwind and
it just kind of
Thestria.
became regular death matches. But
Stand down, Lieutenant Foster.
House Karita was one of those
Alera,
factions.
Any explanation for this?
That's why I
snafu?
brought it up.
No.
I gotcha.
Pirate jumps are tricky things.
It looks like House Karita is being hit by the same people that hit us. Alira, how long to get the jump engines back online?
At least 2 days.
Foster, prep the Icarus. We're going down to get some answers.
We're going
Let's
down,
see if the
down,
Mech Warrior
baby.
can't
Yo,
turn this
street in a
information
Range
around.
Rover, street super
Oh, and
baby.
bring that
Cock
skull
ready to
with
let it
I
roll.
want you cross-checking it against the armor core for anything
Yeah.
useful.
We got that country grammar. Oh, that country grammar.
You and your references.
My mid 2000s rap.
Oh, metal and rap. You had a brief but intense affair.
Karita troops hard.
You spawned us Limp Bizkit.
Mech Warrior, get ready for immediate action.
Love child.
Right on
Well,
top of 'em.
you know,
Save those
you say what you want about Limp Bizkit. They were the soundtrack to one of the greatest wrestling promo videos ever. And that was the My Way video for the main event of WrestleMania X7.
Yeah.
Stiletto.
Yup, yeah.
We are the Wolf's Dragoons, and it is our pleasure.
It's my favorite. It's got a Gauss rifle, a flamethrower, and a shit ton of crossbow missiles. Woo! I think when you fully upgrade it, it shoots 12 or 16 crossbow missiles. Look at that.
I'm
You just
seeing
pump
the-
them full of lead. It's amazing.
Yeah, I feel like I'm seeing semi-auto missiles out here.
I'm reading multiple hostiles inbound.
I love it so much. The flamethrower is kind of a shitty weapon. You have to get in real close, and it, as you would imagine, builds a lot of heat.
Get in there.
Right.
But other than that, this mech is great because it has
The stiletto has
objectively the best weapon ever in the Gauss rifle.
highly resistant to ballistic
And,
weapons such as autocannons and machine guns. Pretty slick, if I
oh.
do say so myself.
And the crossbow missiles. Hold on, I need to answer a call from my girlfriend. Hello? Hi. Yes. You're live, pal. got a request for the DJ?
Mambo number 5. 1,000 times.
Bye. We had a request to play All God's Creatures.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, you didn't? You also went to a Lutheran church. You never had to sing that? All God's Creatures
what?
got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing higher.
Oh.
Some just hang from a telephone wire and some just clap their hands or paws or anything they got now.
No, I know that song. We never had enough kids to do the singing. It was about 2 people when I was on the come up.
When I was banging.
We did have a kiddie pool in the fucking storage closet, though. I remember that.
I've been watching Seinfeld with Diane lately, and I love that she loves it, and it's a strong point for a relationship. But we watched. It just reminded me because of I said like when I was banging, and it reminded me of the episode of the Van Buren Boys.
Okay.
Do you remember that one?
No.
Where Kramer tells the story. He tells his stories to Peterman.
Okay.
And George gets he denies the guy the scholarship from the foundation because he wants to be a city planner instead of an architect. And so he joins the Van Buren Boys. And they confront him, and he's like, "Oh, you wouldn't mess with a former member." He's like, "Well, what's the signal?" And he does some like sort of weird thing that wasn't what Kramer described. Because Kramer couldn't tell him because he sold the stories to Peterman. And
right.
They're like, "That's not what it is." He's like, "Well, it was when I was banging." Look at all these
Kramer.
missiles.
I skeeted missiles all over this mech.
I skeeted missiles all over the front. And I skeeted missiles all over the back.
All over the back. I'll tell my kids about that one day, and they'll be like, "Daddy, I don't believe you." "Well, so why are you telling me about this when I'm 7? I'll be like, "Shut up,
You're
child."
gonna learn today. We're gonna learn you how to play
We're gonna
football.
remember that it was strucken from the internet. We'll never be able to find it again.
We're gonna learn you how to play football.
We're gonna play football. Because the people who were editing it knew what that was, even though none of the writers did. And they're just like, "Oh, yeah, we can't."
That was so funny.
This.
We were watching that and we're like, "Well, we learned on this day that Vince McMahon does not know what skeet means." I love this mech so much. Do you see the work I'm putting in with this guy?
Yeah. I'm seeing you hitting the button and everything within a mile radius just sort of exploderates.
But I'm dipping and ducking and diving and dodging.
Boop doop doop.
So in a previous life, I was a member of a gaming collective that made videos on YouTube. And every year we had our big event, which was like kind of like a gaming Olympics sort of.
Uh-huh.
Where we would each pick 2 games with 2 specific challenges. And the idea was that, like, well, obviously we were going to gold medal in each of our challenges and earn, I think it was 5 points.
Right.
So it was like, you know, whoever is good enough to pick up silver in the most games, you know, obviously they're the best all-around gamer. And I don't remember what specifically the challenge was, but one of them was this game. And I picked the stiletto because it's my best mech in this game. And I just fucking creamed through everyone and everything.
Damn.
And I ran away with the gold.
Got him. Alright. Let's do that. Unrelated to anything.
As most of your segues are.
Right? Less of a segue and more of a I just take a jump off a cliff. Maybe I get to the other side.
Bonnie and Clyde it.
I'm watching this game and I'm having to watch both of these screens right now. Because the one that you guys are receiving out there in the universe is coming in at that real crisp, beautiful quality. But the one I'm seeing on when I'm live with Curry here, the pixels are about the size of Guam. So it's I get a nice mosaic effect. We might look at that over the thing. I can get the action. The action is here on my eyeballs.
Have you installed your power lines yet?
Those doors can't be
No.
too thick. There's gotta be a terminal.
That might be part of it.
I know. I'm playing without my left leg here.
Because I'm looking at the Discord window, right? And I am transmitting quality even higher than what I'm fucking looking at on my monitor here. So I think it might be a receiving issue. I think you might be reaching peak traffic.
Oh, without a doubt. But I'll send you a screenshot when we're on intermission so you can see. It's just a little hilarious. That's all. Like where pixels are the size of hams.
Like I'm real sorry, but I don't think there's anything I can do about it.
Don't worry, Kurt. It's just in my nature to complain without ever needing an answer. I'm just gonna let everyone know that I'm upset, like some sort of baby toucan. Tookie. Follow your nose. Follow your nose.
What was that movie? Why was that so good?
Okay, listen up, Mech.
Fucking. Because was Brendan Fraser George of the Jungle?
Yes.
Well,
that's how we fell in love with the man.
I'm going to drop you in a prototype battle armor right inside the enemy base. You're gonna grab a mech and walk it back.
That's how we saw him fucking that girl in Doom Patrol and be like, I got next.
Yeah.
Won't be able to steal all of them.
The white ape.
So, this is a fun mission where if you do it right, I don't remember the sequence, but there's a specific sequence where you can give Foster, you can force Foster to use a stronger mech in the end game of this mission. But I don't remember exactly what the sequence is and the order of which mechs you have to steal, and I also don't care enough to do it.
Yeah, we're not 100% flexing on tonight. We're just 80% flex.
We're just having fun. But also, I like to point out that we're playing this on the second highest difficulty, and I'm still fucking demolishing it. So,
you know,
I'm not bullshitting when I said I was one of the great players of this game back in my prime. I did beat this on the highest difficulty before achievements were a thing.
Just to do it.
Why? Because
then,
I'm a fucking prideful man. I'm a classic man.
I was cut from the cloth of Hercules' underwear. Specifically his jockstrap.
Let's get rid of those. So you can either like rampage and Rambo your way through everything, or you can't sneak behind enemy lines. So I'm going to take out some of these tank depots while I'm just right here.
Popping some mortars over the horizon here.
Yeah, and then we're going to sneak up on the ridge here and try to steal a cougar behind their back. So there are cougars, and I think there's one or two. There's two, right? There has to be two because of how the glitch works. It's not really a glitch,
okay,
but it's just how you can kind of
an exploit.
Yes, game the system. So there's two medium mechs. I don't remember what class they are right now. off the top of the dome. But there are 2 medium mechs and a bunch of cougars, and you have to kind of go deep into the complex to get the medium mechs. So you want to steal. I think I'm really digging here. I think you want to go cougar, whatever the medium mech is, and then whatever the medium mech is, and you'll pilot the medium mech, and Foster will have to pilot the medium mech because I think he takes the second one you steal.
Okay.
But I don't think I can get around. I think you have to go all the way around. I don't know. Let's explore. We're having fun,
Yeah,
right?
we have time. You know, we have to meet our deadline for the gaming boss.
Right.
You know, the king of all games is got us on a limit here.
Who the fuck?
We're only allowed to have so much fun.
That was so funny. You're like, can we cross over the Saturn Slam and the Saturn Studs? I'm like, they're our shows. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah. We still have not done.
We
gotta slam them.
Yeah, we gotta do that. But I didn't have a voice on Tuesday.
Yeah, me either. That was so fun talking to everyone, and they're just. I relish the opportunity to be social, so just so people could hear my voice, I talk like this, and even worse. And just what I learned that day was that I want to say approximately 60% of the people at work also watch wrestling, of like all ages. So like my boss, the characterization tech. At least 2 of the guys on the floor. Like a lot. Basically, everyone I talked to is like, "Oh man, you were WrestleMania? Wow."
Yeah, there are a couple wrestling fans in my work. My buddy Ethan is not a wrestling fan, but he works with 2 of them in the clean room. And he showed off our seats, and the guy's like, "Those are probably considered pretty good seats. I wonder how much he paid for them." And Ethan's like, "He told me how much he paid, and it was a lot of money."
Yeah, it was definitely.
It's not a small sum.
You had to earn them.
Yeah. But it was a lot better than paying like $300 for seats with nosebleeds.
Oh my god, I could never.
Oh Jesus Christ.
I've been spoiled now.
Yeah. Our seats at Takeover were fucking great, though.
Yeah.
Okay,
those are probably the optimal seats. Besides getting, ringside.
Fuck!
That's one. Too.
I went a little too hard.
Okay, listen up,
okay.
Warrior.
So we're gonna go around this time.
The more we get, and the less they have, the better. I have an idea.
Oh wait, that's right. I forgot about this feature.
Drop you in a prototype battle armor right inside the enemy.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna grab a mech and walk it back. Repeat as needed. Sound good? All right. I'm going to drop you on the ridge on the west side of the base. To detach from the VTOL, just activate your jump jet.
You should be able to use your mortar to take the enemy out from this ridge. Then go down and steal a mech.
I remember the tactics now. Get in the fucking thing.
Get in the robot, Shinji. Everyone go watch Evangelion. It's a good show.
So we're gonna cruise in the Cougar here and destroy all the base's defenders. I forgot to show it off, but if you when you're attached to the VTOL as a battle armor, fuck. Okay.
Get that mech back to the Icarus so we can give it a better paint job.
Sir, I'm reading 2 possible routes back. One is heavily
yeah, I'll get right on that, guys.
So there's one mech that doesn't have jump jets, or the medium classification doesn't have jump jets. So that's what that's all about. But when you're attached to the VTOL as a battle armor, you get a super upgraded pulse laser.
Ah.
Oh, that's the Mad Dogs. That's what it is. We need to neurohack those, or at least that one.
Ah. Yeah, da 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 da.
It's the motherfucking G. Snoop Dogg. Yeah, da da da. You know I'm
It's the motherfucking TODD. Because I'm Snoop Todd.
I like it. Is that armor over there? No, that's just grass. I think I waded into my death here. Oh, we got armor. Maybe not. Is there a battle armor still around? Possibly, perchance?
Somewhere?
Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. So there's
Help.
our Mad Dog right there.
I still believe in the dream.
The dream is real. Let there be no doubt about that.
Got it. You gotta survive. I'm almost through this Red's Wicked Apple Ale. A sour granny. I'm sucking
drinking,
down a sour granny here.
I'm drinking a fucking a super distilled ginger ale here.
Platinum ginger ale.
Yes. Do you need to distill your Pepsi a little more?
There's a whole bottle that we never went through. I guess we were just too into it. It's
yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that bottle. I think Jake left it.
Oh.
So there's just a fucking bottle of vodka on the floor of MetLife Stadium right now.
That's one. Hop on and I'll get you back out there.
That's one lucky janitor.
Destroy all the defenders. We're just here for the mechs. Your call.
Oh, I'm going to destroy all the defenders. So this is a super upgrade pulse laser. You can just fucking rapid fire that bitch. Look at that. That's a beauty right there.
Oh,
yes, so
that's a Buick right there.
It's a Buick. So we're gonna steal this. It's not a Mad Dog. I don't. No, that is a Mad Dog. Fuck. RB LA. System breach. We're gonna get the fuck out of here. And now we got the firepower. I like to do it this way because honestly, if I were running this off, I'd want to steal the most heavy mechs that we could. Right? That just makes sense.
Good job. Now get that one back here.
And with that, well, there's one solitary tank left.
He's trying his hardest.
Fuck it, we'll just go. But since we leave no stone unturned here, we will go around and kill the defenders on the the other side. Of the
Fully scorched earth.
Got him. John got him. We need to watch. I think that's on Prime Instant Video. I think we should watch Gotti.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, it's just gonna be. I'm not ready for that.
It's got a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes, Peter.
Because no one, I'm sure they like just fucked all the reviews. They're just like, no one can review it. They'll never know. But like 0% is conspicuous.
Fucking.
Even if it is a high job.
Yeah, and that was one that MoviePass invested in to try to save their asses. What a fucking fall from grace for that company.
Yeah. Hopefully John Travolta can redeem himself with this new Limp Bizkit project.
Just remember that's there. This is my favorite mission in the game. It's a lot of fun to just steal mechs.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So unfortunately, I think Foster's going to be piloting a Cougar. But hey, these things happen, right?
Yeah.
We gave it our best chance.
Trying to give you your best life, Foster.
Let's do this, Mech Warrior.
We try to help you out, man. But as we know from the last one, he has experience with the Cougar, so
yep.
Requesting assistance.
Yeah, I'm helping as best I can. I'll be there in a hot minute.
Mech Warrior, you need to help us out here.
Yep.
Uh-huh. We'll get there in a little bit. Delivery takes about 20 minutes. Do you have your promo code?
Shouldn't have ordered Domino's this late.
That was among one of the more satisfying decisions we made that weekend.
Yes.
I did not realize how hungry I was.
Yeah, neither did I. We fucking destroyed everything.
Yeah. Jesus.
I'm still living in shame of not realizing that I had that awesome blue-white deck in my pool.
That what?
That awesome blue-white deck in that pool?
Oh, yeah.
I probably would have won
Probably
all of my matches if I had realized.
And stay out of the Mech Warrior's way.
All right, now this is what I'm talking about.
All right.
Remember, Lieutenant, this is war, not a game. Keep your head in the fight.
Yeah, so you have to go Mad Dog, Cougar, Mad Dog, I think. Or for you both to pilot them.
Okay.
It was right here for you, Foster, you fucking idiot.
Shame. Oh.
Come and get some, bitches.
Come and get some. Shit, some.
Da-ba-da-ba-da. It's the motherfucking D-O-double-G. I'm just gonna fucking meet them head on. Why? Because I'm a fucking badass, that's why.
listen up. We've evened the odds
Yeah.
with firepower, but we still need to figure out who it is we're fighting and why.
I wonder who it could be.
Yep.
And only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny.
Fucking Neil. What a man.
Mech Warrior, recon the swamp and see if you can't hook up with some Caretans.
Oh,
I'll support from the VTOL.
don't make us walk around the fucking swamps.
I'm sweaty. Let's go. So, did I tell you that my boss might be moving into my apartment complex?
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
I feel like he should have a house.
Well, he does have a house, but the commute is going to be pretty rough on him once we move to the new building. So he's looking to get an apartment in my complex.
Time to carpool.
Fortunately, my building is full, so he won't be an immediate neighbor.
That helps a real hell of a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I told Diane, she's like, that's interesting. I'm like, well, that's certainly a word for it. And she's like, well, what word would you use? I'm like, well, awkward springs to mind.
Yeah. No man can get chummy with boss. Man might be a little reluctant to get that chummy with boss.
Yeah. No one man should attempt to gain all that power. Did it. Why am I so good, Peter? What was my life that I spent all this time honing my skills in the...
It was, I don't know, man. Must have been that volcanic soil. That Indian burial ground that you threw your Xbox in.
My Xbox is fucking blessed, though. Like, it's a launch version 1 Xbox, manufactured November 2002. And when I went to take the clock capacitor out, no leak.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but that's amazing.
So, the capacitor they used to keep the time for the Xbox when it was unplugged or turned off, I don't remember which, was super cheap. And so it's a matter of if it leaks, or it's a matter of when it leaks, not if. So the first thing, if you're going to buy an original Xbox, which honestly I highly recommend you do, for a couple of reasons. First off, there's no real... The emulation scene for the Xbox is pretty bleak.
Right.
They're working on one, but there's not a whole big effort behind it because the Xbox never had a lot of like Japanese exclusives you couldn't play.
Right.
So the best way to play original Xbox games is on your Xbox. So I definitely recommend it for that purpose. There's a great library of games for it, and you can get the ISOs online if you look hard enough. And it's pretty simple to upgrade the hard drive and just fucking load pretty much every Xbox game you've ever heard of onto a like 1 terabyte hard drive.
Yeah.
And play them all whenever you want. Pound makes a great HDMI cable, so it's no problem upgrading or playing it on a modern television. I will say this though, if you're going to, when you're upgrading the hard drive, be sure you use the original AV cables, because a lot of the times it won't display. The program to clone the hard drive over won't display, If you're using the HDMI cable, that was the issue I ran into.
I see.
Oh fuck, Mad Cats. But they're pretty cheap. You can get an original Xbox for, actually these are Timberwolves. You can get an original Xbox for like 30, 40 bucks, and it's I won't go to hyperbole and say it's the best 30 or 40 bucks you'll ever spend, but you'll be hard pressed to beat that. And then upgrading the hard drive is probably another like 20 plus the cost of the hard drive. But if you have like an old fucking Jesus.
An old fucking Jesus, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a couple of those in my day.
If you have an old hard drive laying around, it's really not much of any issue. Oh, so another quality of life upgrade for this game versus the other games is that there are checkpoints in the campaigns now.
Yeah, I like that a hell of a lot.
So we don't have to start from the beginning.
Mech Warrior, I'm airdropping salvage now.
I see it.
Eject! Plastic crap.
Look at us.
Smack my team.
Fully
Look at
upgraded.
us.
Another force of mechs is coming for you.
Alright, we're ready for them this time.
Let them come. We are ready.
I agree. We are ready. And we are Venom.
We are Venom.
I should try to finish that anniversary run of Venom. I never did. Or the first two issues, and I didn't dislike them. I just never bothered to get the other issues.
Right. Because, you know, life. I don't know. I don't know.
Got it.
Fan.
Nice shooting, Slick.
Yeah, man, I am slick. On account of all the oil in my hair. Yeah, you know. I'm greasy.
Yes, I do put coconut oil in my hair. What are you trying to say?
No, Kurt. I'm all natural. I don't need to have products to get oil in my hair. Just a good diet is all you need. Just get
Good
grease
diet?
everywhere.
Oh, we get to fight the fucking cool thing.
Something big is coming your way. Assault mechs in.
Can we hijack a Banshee?
That has to be the enemy command. We sure kicked the hornet's nest this time.
Alright, where are they at? Show them to me. Give them to me. I'm ready. My body is Reggie. The spirit of Mr. Fils-Aimé rolls through me.
Hotshot, more salvage on the way.
So,
Thanks!
I listened to the Proto Man albums, and I liked part 1, but I didn't like part 2 that much.
Yeah, fair enough. Did you watch it with the liner notes? Did you read the liner notes as you went?
I did not. I just listened to them on Google Play Music. I was at work.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it is. Like, it's weird. Like, the liner notes, there's actually, like, a whole plot and, like, a lot of details that they can't really fit into the lyrics.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, perhaps
I'm glad
I read
you enjoyed at least the first album.
Yeah, well, the thing is, it's like, all over the inner sphere. It kind of lost the theming of Mega Man in the second part, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the first part, they directly referenced Dr. Wily and Dr. Light and Proto Man and all that. But when we get to the second album, it got esoteric.
It's the old prequel.
Yeah.
But did you enjoy Light Up the Night?
I did not listen to it all.
Oh shit. Yeah. Light Up the Night is the fucking jam of that album. That is like the ultimate like 80s like inspirational rock song.
Right. Well, I liked a lot of the individual tracks, but like as in the broader context of the rock opera.
Yeah. Okay. I like hearing these other opinions because otherwise I'm the old bubble of like I'm the only one who ever listens to this shit. No one knows what I'm talking about. I feel like old man yells at cloud.
That's me every day in life, man. Even when I'm like talking to men far older than me, I still feel like old man yells at cloud.
What do you mean you guys don't know what Daptone record, what Budo's Band Volume 5 is? Come on now, I just heard it. It was the worst of them. I liked 3 the best, or perhaps Burnt Offering. And people just look at me on the street and they're like, dude, put some pants on. And I'm like, I'm sorry. It's just all this LSD I've been doing. I think it's bad for my sciatica.
My sciatica's acting up. Shit.
Fire.
We're gonna steal old friend the Four.
Menu?
Yes. I remember. I remember why. R L A A B did it. Alright, so we get a 4. I like the 4.
Yeah.
We get all the machine guns.
4 it up.
Let's fucking do it! I love these games.
Let's dust them like I'm your French maid.
Yeah. So after we finish MechAssault 2, we will continue playing console games, because I just have so many of them. And it's just a fucking free well of content. It's amazing. But we'll figure out what it's gonna be.
No real.
We've kicked around the idea.
The campaign right now?
What?
How far are we into the campaign right now?
Like approaching 50%, maybe.
Oh wow.
We haven't fought the boss mech yet.
Okay.
For this stage, I think there's this, and then we go to the winter planet, where there's another boss mech, and we get the Star Adder mech, and then there's some other bullshit that we gotta go through, and I think we're in trouble actually, in this particular instance.
Yeah. Should we kill the ads?
We found armor. This guy's so close. We got him. So we have triple upgrade machine guns, so we can get him real good here. There he goes, and I think we're good after that, because we get another machine gun upgrade, which is nice, and then we have purple lasers. So this guy's fucking
perps.
Fucked, and now he's close enough for the machine guns. Come on, 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 got him. Never doubt me, Peter. Never.
Sorry, I just thought this was an RPG. Role-playing Gundam. I will say it's a cool visual of him and you just striding across these plains.
Yeah.
In the fog.
No, this game's great. Like, for real. Like, these games are really well made.
No, it's only fake great, Kurt. Like this vegetarian cheese. You try to shred it up and it's a fake grate.
Vegan
like those
cheese,
sewers that lead to nothing. It's fake grates.
One more missile site to take out, and we can bring the Icarus in.
I think you mean vegan cheese.
Vegan cheese. Venereal cheese.
Cheese is already vegetarian.
Oh, don't eat venereal cheese, kids. It's a bad sign. It's a bad look.
There are many times I disagree with you on the show, Peter, but I am 100% in agreement that you should not eat venereal cheese. Hold on.
I wonder what cheese pairs well with venison. I would think like a
Brie?
Gouda or something smoky. Yeah?
Smoked cheddar, yeah. I could see that.
Baked Brie Larson.
Spam, apparently.
Yeah? Wait, spam with Brie?
No, spam with venison, remember?
No. My brain...
When we did the garbage plate and Jake brought the venison, and I'm like, I'm going to say a sentence that's never been said in culinary history. Let me sprinkle these spam flakes onto this venison steak.
Yeah, I understand why I forgot that now. I think there are brain-eating amoebas in there. They're just like, we're going to come in here and erase ourselves from your existence. We're going to carve out a nice sublet in your frontal cortex.
A use subcompact, FREE, that spells free, creditreport.com, maybe. My grandpa was really into music, like he was an organist for his church and all that. And he just thought that the band that did the freecreditreport.com commercials was the most talented fucking band ever.
Interesting.
He also listened to Sirius XM Channel 77, which was show tunes all the time. So every fucking knowledge of show tunes I have came from riding in my grandpa's car.
It's always it's an old male figure that just listens to show tunes all the time. Yes.
Yes, I remember talking about this when your dad was playing show tunes on like the Sunday or whatever.
Yes.
I remember you telling me it's like he listens to NPR pretty much every other day except Sundays, and that's show tunes day. I'm like, I believe that 150%.
It's amazing. It's actually kind of nice because he is not a man who enjoys getting things for his birthday, but he does like that. It's either that or Father's Day, where my sister will call in and request a specific song for him on his birthday. And it's like,
he's also
you know
not
what?
a man who enjoys malls, apparently.
No, he's not a very materialistic guy, which is weird.
But it was weird when we went to pick up your router for Spectrum when we were moving you out there, right?
Mm.
And he was like in this weird headspace the rest of the day.
Yeah, that I think because the mall he usually goes to is in Ithaca. It's a pyramid mall. It is like, if you've been there, I feel like you've been there, Kurt. It's a very small mall.
I think we saw a movie there.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what movie it was.
Me either. It's one level, you know. It's just like a food court and like a couple of the big box stores and a couple of boutiques. It's not crazy. I was a little intimidated when I went into Crossgates for the first time. I was like,
fucking Crossgates is... It's not a mega mall, but it's whatever the tier below that is.
I immediately understood all the thoughts and think pieces people had on the idea of mall rats, and I was like, oh, this is a weird feeling. People they could just be here.
So what do you think, Peter? Should we stick with the Thor or should we take the Mad Dog? We're both fully upgraded on either of them.
Mad Dog. Murdoch. Because we're daredevils out here.
Bring back Daredevil, Disney. I will subscribe to Disney Plus myself. I won't split it with my 3 mook friends. If you bring back Daredevil.
100 profits, all to me. I like them water physics. Those water have physics.
Hey, for 04, not bad. 04 on a console?
Yeah. Microsoft with your chipitude.
I love the original Xbox. Xbox 360 was pretty good too, but I feel like a lot of their exclusives were super homogenized to first-person shooters.
Yeah.
Whereas the PS3 shooters, or not the shooters, but the PS3 exclusives were varied in genre.
Yeah. Because I think PS3 having those connections to Japan, I feel like that just sort of made it so they had to diversify. Because, you know, when you think of Japan, I don't think of a convergence of the market onto first-person shooters.
Yes, that's very true. But the PS3 is a great console. We will be definitely playing. I have a shit ton of PS3 games, so we will be playing a lot of them, including The Last of Us, the whole Uncharted series I have, Red Dead Redemption, fucking Infamous. I love that series. We can play that. We have a lot of options.
That's good.
We should definitely play Infamous. That's a great series, or at least the first game is wonderful. And then I have Infamous 2 now, and I have Infamous Festival of Blood.
You got me thinking of Three Amigos. Infamous? Yeah, like infamous.
Yeah. It's a wonderful game. Sucker Punch developed it, the people who made Sly Cooper.
Ooh, okay.
And it's a RPG where you play as Cole McGrath. CRPG, I guess you'd call it. You play as Cole McGrath, who is a man who is given a kind of like static shock powers, only like taken
he's
to
got
the
like
nth
cool
degree.
grinding rail powers.
Yeah, so he can
that.
control electricity, essentially. And it's like taken to the nth degree, and there's like moral decisions. And I loved it a lot. I think I fucking clapped at the end of... I hate when people clap at the end of things, but I was like, bravo, Sucker Punch. You've made a fucking amazing game at the end of the first Infamous. Which I got for free after the whole PSN security breach thing. Where they had to shut down the PSN for like 2 months.
Oh, man.
And then as an apology, they were like, take 2 games for free. So I took Infamous and I took Little Big Planet.
Okay, yeah. Solid choices.
So we can play Infamous. I have the Uncharted series, like I mentioned. I have the Ratchet and Clank series. I have the Jack and Dexter series.
Lots of ampersands all over.
Yeah. I've got, we're loaded up. Like, we can intersperse major PC releases with console games till like the fucking end of time.
That's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
So many games.
Yeah. And it's wonderful too. Like, this stream is a wonderful opportunity for me to work through my backlog of games.
Yeah.
We do need to get on that Divinity Original Sin game though, because I think that looks real good. And we would probably all enjoy it very much. Maybe while we're waiting for Borderlands 3 to come. We have the Borderlands Remastered that we gotta play through.
Oh, yeah.
And
oh, yeah.
we can do that while we're waiting for Borderlands 3 to come out on Steam.
Yeah.
I think we'll be okay with that in that regard, because while I'd like to jump on it immediately, just realistically looking at the fucking releases that we have coming out, we have to work through Borderlands Remastered, right?
Yep.
We might work through Kingdom Hearts. We have like Uncharted and fucking Infamous and, you know, Last of Us somewhere on the docket too. And then Pokemon Sword and Shield's going to come out in that time frame. We have Marvel Ultimate Alliance for the Switch coming out. So I think just from a realistic standpoint of games we gotta get through, we can definitely hold off the 6 months for Borderlands 3.
We can explore deeper and see what the heck is happening on this planet and who these jokers are.
We're going deeper on
we can
ground.
play we can do Super Mario Odyssey on the stream.
Ooh. I want the one where we start a religion, Super Mario Odyssey.
Mech Warrior, Lieutenant Foster is picking up some strange readings.
All right, this is
Go
it, boys.
investigate.
This is the boss for this section
Sir,
of the game.
I've seen these kinds of readings
I
before.
think
While I
this
was scanning the
officially
data,
marks the
we could be
50%
onto
mark.
something big here.
I have a feeling it's about to find us.
Yeah.
Heads up, hotshot.
I'm not
Big
entirely
time
certain
energy
though.
readings moving on your
But
location.
here we get some Papa Roach. We get Papa Roach going.
We have.
What is that?
Whatever it is, take it down, Mech Warrior. Sure doesn't look friendly.
That is the boss from Halo too. Turns out, it's a scarab. I remember the name.
The Scarab God.
It's charging. Back.
The
Get out of
scarab.
Fuck.
that just came right up on you.
Yeah, it's fucking intense.
Mech Warrior, look for salvage drops. I'm on my way.
Wait, what creates my whole madness? And I'm addicted
In
to
its
your
weak spot
punishment,
for massive damage.
master. And I'm craving this disaster. I feel irrational, so confrontational. Tell the truth, I am getting away with murder. Possible to be unstoppable. Guarantees I'm getting away with murder.
Sir, keep moving. Stay away from its mouth.
Mech Warrior, I'm dropping off salvage.
Yep, thank you, Natty. Fuck.
Man. Please do that.
Alright, we got out of there, but we gotta fucking get that armor real quick.
Give it a run.
Shit.
Don't worry, kid. It
This
can be
dude's
killed.
Don't run
fucking-
interference on me.
Alright. I see our line here. I see our line. Alright. And we're fully operational Death Star, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeehaw! Call the old 100.
Even happiness and sadness need to calculate what creates my own madness. We did it,
Woo!
bitch! I am
Ric Flair,
fucking
woo!
so good at this game.
Good job, Mech Warrior. Foster, get out and inspect the wreckage.
Sirs, that thing held a data core. I can't believe how much secret
And
technology
wreck this
these things
package.
can unlock. Strange, this one seems to be... Hold on. Yeah, it seems to be focused on the manipulation of plasma. I wonder what that means.
Let's get that core on board the Icarus.
It's the fourth state of matter.
I suddenly
You
have a
goof.
really bad feeling about our
Bitch.
detour here on Thestria.
Tip.
We're watching Seinfeld last night. It's the episode where we watched both episodes where Jerry tries to do the roommate switch with the menage a trois, and George tries to get out of his relationship with it. And Jerry's doing his rants about how he can't do it because he's not an orgy person. And Diane's like, I see where so much of you comes from. You are the love child of Jerry Seinfeld and Conan O'Brien.
Yeah. About right.
And you know, that I found that was a great compliment to me.
I'm sure. I don't know how it couldn't be. Magnifying.
Word of Blake.
It's the word of Blake. They're back.
I repeat, the hostiles are the word of Blake.
Fucking wobs.
Goddamn wops. English dubs are good. You're just fucking weeps.
Again. When will you learn?
I'm pretty sure that's Clancy Brown.
Yeah. Ooh.
I say you kind of like my nemesis. We've been going at this since Genesis.
We should have been there. This
Need to
didn't
get
have
Jake to
happen.
watch that in its entirety.
Killed alongside them.
I can see you,
We're
bitch.
dragoons, Alira. That's something
So,
I don't expect a pirate to understand.
Nothing like immediate, but long
Word of
term.
Blake? Those
I
guys
think
don't
in
know when to
addition to
quit.
an Ninja Operation
Foster,
series,
zealots don't quit.
we
They
should
just
go
come back
through
twice as
the
many, 4 times as
DC
great.
animated universe in the order of
Get ready
release.
for some payback, Mech Warrior. We have our
Yep.
target.
So let's
Yeah.
start like watching Batman the
Alira,
animated series
set
in
a course
the
for
background.
Northwind, and don't screw it up this time.
Okay.
And when we're all finished, we can review it on the show and then do Mask of the Phantasm and
All right. Preparing
You know,
to jump.
whatever.
We already did. I mean, we already did Mask of the Phantasm.
Did we?
Do it again, I guess. Yeah.
we watched it.
'Cause
in
we don't
Columbus.
watch-
Did we review it?
I feel like we did.
I know we did Return of the Joker. Obviously, that was recent.
Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Yeah. Basically, I just want to watch all my
Okay,
Blu-rays.
Foster.
I want an
No
excuse
one
to
else
watch all
on
my
board of Blake
Blu-rays.
found a data core. We now have 3, all of
They
which
look
can
so
bypass
good,
the
Peter. They
network
look so
Blake.
fucking good.
It's like they're following some kind
It's
of
so,
map right to this
it's
thing.
so fucking fresh.
All I can tell you is that they're definitely
It's so
connected.
fresh out,
That
you
giant
guys.
spider
Peter, we're
wasn't
in a
something
place of
new, but
business.
something very old.
Conduct yourself
It was built
professionally.
Specifically to keep that data
No.
core out of anybody's hands.
Watch yourself down there, Mech Warrior.
That was
No
such an
telling what
amazing
they'll
trip.
throw
We
at
got
you
it's so fucking fresh out, you guys. And we drafted the first draft of When the Lights Go Down in the Suburbs.
Na-na-na.
Pipe?
Go
The
down.
mech
Hey.
Suburbs.
Go on.
All the
checked
dads
the jump
stay
logs on
up
each
to
Alira's misjump to
train.
Vestria wasn't an accident at all. She
You don't wanna be there
ground battery
past
dead to rights.
bedtime.
Foster, can't you shake
Oh, oh,
Major, this is a
oh,
drop
shut the
ship.
fuck up. I'm trying to drink.
You better find yourself something
God
to jump
damn.
jets, Mech Warrior. We're going in hot.
I'm going to release the Little Howie's Great Math Adventure series as a classic upload,
Beautiful.
which has the first ever
Mech
live
Warrior,
performance of
emergency hot drop.
When the Lights
We
Go
need you
Down
on
in the
the ground
Suburbs.
now. Foster will set the Icarus
We
down
were
beyond
so
that
fucking
bridge.
hammered
Get a
playing
quick
that
recon
game.
pattern and rendezvous with the northern
I don't
side.
fucking remember any of it. I don't remember that we even played that game. It's like when fucking Corey, Frankie Muniz doesn't remember all of Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh,
Or
we
when
fucking
that fucking one when Steiner didn't remember those matches he did because he was so coked out.
yeah. Where you debuted with the Varsity Club cut? Who told you that? No, that's just like a fact, Scott. You debuted with the Varsity Club. I don't remember that at all.
That's so fucking crazy.
Yeah, could you imagine? Fucking. I mean, I guess you can, because we experienced it with the Little Howie's Great Math Adventure. Where the fuck did that catapult go? There he is. I can do this, don't panic. There's no need to panic. And down he goes. Because I am the greatest. L. Ron Hubbard is the true god. He turned that poop into wine.
Turn that poop into wine.
I'm very proud of myself for getting that on the show today.
Eric Andre, what a thing. Shame his humor didn't come out in Enchanted or Disenchanted.
Right on top.
Yeah, like it was like that. I think he was on like Two Broke Girls or something
So
too,
much for recon. You know what to do, Mech Warrior.
which is just
You
an
just
abortion
can't-
of comedy in and of itself.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it wasn't. I think when he doesn't have creative license to do what he wants to do, it's a rough state of affairs.
Yeah, and it's also that a lot of it is in the writing at a base level. You know, it's
Yeah.
not the comedy of that show is not in the moment to moment, like the quips. He doesn't have
It's improvised, a lot of it. Yeah.
right, and his writing voice is not the main source of the comedy. Some people, it is. I can't, like Dave Chappelle. You know, Dave Chappelle could just be in whatever, and as long as he gets to be a little like Dave Chappelle,
right,
he'll fucking rock it.
Yeah. 100% agreed. Dave Chappelle is very good at what he is.
He's very good. Sipping on cream cola.
I wish we could pick our fucking neck. Okay, that was weird.
Yeah, that was weird. Getting a little tipsy on breads.
Alright, so unfortunately, we are not well situated in terms of fucking armor. So we gotta try to lure the mech away from the tank and get its armor drop. I wish we could pick our mech, because I think the Mad Dog would be much better suited for this than the Uziel.
Yeah.
So much for recon. You know what to do, Mech Warrior.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Fucking goddamn it. Oh, it dropped armor. Fucking fantastic. Damn it. Yeah, buddy. Fucking goddamn it.
Believe in you, Kurt.
Die already? It's close. We got it. We did it, boys.
Whew. By the skin of my dick.
My dick skin. You're gonna be so lean and vascular, your whole body's gonna look like it's covered in dick skin.
It's so gross. Calling it the camp of Blake.
So if you guys didn't recognize it, Strader, the main bad guy from the first game, survived because apparently his Ragnarok mech, if you remember Foster saying, I wonder if, and then he got cut off by the escape pod kind of like arcing on him.
Yeah.
He wondered if that perhaps the enemy Ragnarok mech had the same eject feature that ours did that saved our lives. Turns out it did. And it turns out Slater's back once again to cause havoc in the galaxy. And now he's out for our blood, not just for these data cores, which have further advanced the already rather advanced development of these mechs. So a brief tip there, if y'all didn't pick up on what I was doing, which you may not have. I'm not trying to cast aspersions on you, but it was kind of subtle.
Cast your Aspergers on me.
If you're in battle with a enemy that has crossbow missiles, or not crossbow, javelin missiles, which are the long-range missiles, get up real close with them. The catapult's main feature is its four crossbows, or 4 javelins rather. So if you get real close, javelins can't hit you if you're real close. They're long range.
They have a turning radius.
So get in real tight with their faces, and you'll be good to go. This is going to be a tricky fight. I'm going to try to double up on one of them, but can't guarantee that that's going to work. It did though, so hooray for us.
No problems. There was never any issues.
Fuck, we got too close.
Oh no.
Shit.
They were being detained.
That's fucking embarrassing.
We need you on the ground now.
We have to start.
It's a shame.
We'll get a quick recon pattern and run.
We had one
redeem
like this
ourselves
last
and then
time.
take perhaps an intermission.
We're clear of enemy
If we fail again, yes. Where are we at? We're at an hour 45 on this?
Yeah.
Yeah, if we fail again, we'll take an intermission.
And I'll get myself a beautiful blue Curaçaoan gin mix. And I'm currently however many miles away from Kurt, so he doesn't have to endure it.
It's not the smell of gin that gets me, it's just the taste. It tastes like fucking Christmas trees because of the juniper berries.
Strong ass juniper. Gin and blue Curaçao and some sweet citrus notes, and maybe you got a stew going.
My mom and I butt heads on this a lot. She's like, how can you fucking drink whiskey? It tastes like dust. And I'm like, well, first off, only Jack Daniels tastes like that. Second off, you need to drink better whiskey. Third off, you fucking drink gin. It tastes like a goddamn Christmas tree. Where do you have a leg to stand on in this argument?
Well, at least we can all settle on vodka. Alcoholic air.
Alcoholic water. It's what you add to any drink ever to give it alcoholic properties without altering its taste.
It's like multiplying things by 1.
Sir, I'm reading hostile forces right on top of you.
Unless you're platinum, in which it's multiplying things by 7.
So much for recon.
7 times distilled.
You gotta read the bottle on that. I don't know. That feels... I want to check if there's ethylene glycol in there.
I think there is.
It's unnaturally smooth.
Because pretty much every vodka has ethylene glycol in it. Except for the one.
For smoothness? Yeah.
Shit. Alright. Yeah, we'll take a break here. I may not have been trying as hard. So,
yeah.
We'll take a break here.
We gotta re-up.
We'll get back. We'll re-up. I'll towel off because I'm getting kind of sweaty here. And we'll be back in a tight 15, let's say.
Yeah.
All right.
See you in a bit.
See you then.